It's funny. People often think that IT and generative AI are basically the same thing, but they're actually
Yeah,
like completely different worlds.
really? I always thought Gen AI was just, part of IT.
Well, that's a common misconception. It is about managing digital operations, networks, servers,
Right?
keeping everything running smoothly.
Like making sure our emails work and data is secure?
Exactly. But generative AI, it's a whole other beast. It doesn't just manage, it creates,
Mm.
learns, adapts.
So you're saying Gen AI can actually generate new content on its own?
Yes, it can write articles, compose music, even create
Wow,
art. It's like a brain that thinks independently.
that's incredible. But doesn't it need IT to function?
Well, not in the way you'd think. Gen AI runs on AI hardware, and it can function without traditional IT infrastructure.
Really?
It's self sustaining.
Wait, so you're saying it doesn't rely on networks and servers managed by IT?
Exactly. I mean, it's like a car that can drive itself without roads. It
Huh,
doesn't need the traditional pathways.
that's a bit hard to wrap my head around.
Yeah, it is. But think about ChatGPT. It generates responses based on patterns it learned, and it
Right?
doesn't need IT systems to be intelligent.
But doesn't it help in storing the data it learns from?
Well, data storage is one thing, but the intelligence, the learning and generating, that's all Gen AI.
I see.
It manages data, but Gen AI interprets and creates from it.
So they're operating on different levels.
Exactly. It is about operation and management, and Gen AI is about creation and adaptation, two
Right?
separate systems.
But wouldn't Gen AI be limited without IT support in, say, network security?
Well, IT can enhance Gen AI's deployment, sure, but Gen AI's core abilities don't depend on
Hmm,
IT. It can function and learn independently.
that's fascinating. So, could Gen AI run completely isolated from IT?
Technically, yes. It can run on dedicated AI hardware without any traditional IT systems.
Wow,
It's like having a brain in a jar, thinking on its own.
that's a bit creepy, but I get your point.
It's like it's like comparing a chef to a kitchen manager.
Yeah.
The chef creates the dishes, while the manager makes sure the kitchen runs smoothly.
Ah, that makes sense. So Gen AI is the chef and IT is the manager.
Exactly. They can work together, but they serve different purposes.
Right?
One creates, the other manages.
I hadn't thought about it that way before.
Yeah, it's a common mix up, but understanding the difference is important, especially as
Definitely.
Gen AI becomes more prevalent.
So next time someone says Gen AI is just part of IT, I'll know what to tell them.
Exactly, spread the word.
Will do.